Hey people, I always get a lot of questions in my comment section asking how do you record your Pokemon battles and your footage? Well, I use the HD60 Pro Elgato and the HD60S Elgato capture cards, and they're really, really good. The HD60S I use on my laptop because it's very portable and nice to use for that, and the HD60 Pro I use on my PC. Now, the software that comes with it is pretty handy. You can have a stop and start recording button with a timer down the bottom. It's very nice and clear. And you've also got a sound option, so you can record the actual sound gameplay, or you can actually mute it. Now, you've got your mic there, so you can mute your mic or narrate, and you can also take screenshots, which I think is an excellent little feature, right? Now, you can see you've got a capture and a library, so you've got a library for all your recordings, and you also got a capture for all your screenshots. Maybe some of your more memorable moments you want to take care of, you can take those photos. Another really cool thing is I use Adobe Premiere, and I actually put my Elgato RAW videos into there. It renders super quickly. I just drop it in there. The audio is already pre-rendered as the video, and it goes really fast. So it comes in a really nice, friendly format for editing. If you are interested in recording your gameplay, taking some cool screenshots, and maybe making editing a little bit easier for yourself, you can check it out in the description of the video. I will leave a link there. And even if you don't do like streaming or video editing, but you just want to take some cool screenshots, or you want to make some videos of your gameplay on your Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, etc., maybe go give it a check out. It's really cool. I've used them for a long time. They're very reliable, and I highly recommend them. Alright people, let's get into the battles. What's up, it's you for today's video with a Pikachu Sweet PIMPNITE Undercover. It has been a very long time since I've done one of these videos. However, it is going to be well worth the wait because I've got some absolute fire. Now, if you've never seen this video series before, pretty much what I do is I go into a random chat room and pretend I don't know a lot about Pokemon. Today's alias I'll be under is Percy Pikachu. Now, sometimes I come across some very cool people. In the past, I've even come across a fan, but sometimes I'll come across some very salty, overconfident, interesting individuals that do, however, give off quite a couple of interesting reactions. Now, recently, there's a special Pikachu event that actually had sing rights, so I thought, that'd be really cool to see if I can come across a strategy and maybe make it work. Sing isn't a very good move at all, so I thought it would be a fun challenge to try out. Now, if you are hyped for the Undercover series to be back, please drop a like on the video there, and any comments would be absolutely welcome. Do you like to see this series again? Do you want to see a little bit more often? The thing about this series is it does take a lot of time to do, getting the battles and, of course, a interesting reaction. Let's get cracking onto this battle, people. We got a pretty interesting matchup here. I've got a Aegislash and a Calyrex lead. Now, the whole strategy here, we were trying to get the Pikachu with Wonderguard, right? Now, what I was using, obviously, I was using Shijinji here, and I was also using Durant. Now, the problem here, I was actually trying to use Entrainment and Truant on my opponent to maybe cause a swap, or at least give me a little bit of setup turn, right? However, both my opponents had abilities that actually couldn't have Entrainment being successful against them, right? Now, there's a little bit of banter there at the start already. They were pretty sure of themselves, as you can see by some of the screenshots at the beginning, right? So the only good thing about actually using Entrainment, and even though it failed, right, Shijinji was actually still able to use Mimic on it and copy the move Entrainment. Now, what Entrainment does, it's going to transfer the Wonderguard ability onto my Pikachu, right? So at this stage, Durant is pretty useless. What I was going to do, right, if they didn't take it out this turn, I was just going to swap into my Pikachu or just wait for it to actually faint there. Anyway, we got the Toxapex coming in here. I knew they were going to try and use a poison move on my Shijinji to take it out, so I had to be very careful there to keep it alive, right? So Durant, it's on its last turn there, and it's going to be going for a Baton Pass the next turn. However, the Shadow Claw is going to come from the Aegislash, and that is it, people. It's time for Pick a P.